back.
Hello. Right, first of all, I know what you're all thinking. Where the hell have I been? It's been a month and a half since our last update. I'm going to start the van for 2 seconds. Since our last update on our YouTube channel, we've had no updates about the T7. We now have loads of them for you. And there's not really been anything happening, bar loads of handover photographs. So, in short, I've had a few weeks off, which has been due to me having, a lot of customers will know have collected recently, surgery on this shoulder, which has naturally put a lot of pressure on the rest of the team in my absence, who have done an amazing job. Shout out to Darren, our director, who has literally worked night and day to keep things ticking over because we have been extremely busy. I'm leaving my house here, you see, in the morning, which brings me on to this. So, unlike most people, I do have a little bit of a dip to come off here, so ignore me just watching this and driving through a wall. People who say camper vans can't be used every day, they can. You just need to learn how to navigate them. So, whilst we were off, I've done a little bit of research, and by research, I mean I've been watching a lot of other companies. And I've been watching them, and a lot of them have huge social media teams they are paying tens of thousands of pounds to every year. What were we listening to yesterday? Country music, good. And I've decided that we needed to improve our social media, not necessarily, go on, I'll let you go. Pick yourself up, go on, off you go. Being polite here this morning, sorry, I am driving in rush hour traffic while I shoot this. I've decided that, thank you, that we are going to improve our social media. And how are we going to do that? Well, this is one of the things. We've decided to invest in better quality cameras that are going to allow us to get more angles in terms of our shooting, which means when we're doing our tutorial videos and when we are doing other video content, we can shoot better angles for you to see, i.e. when I'm operating the bed, I have a camera now that mounts in front of me that allows you to see what I can see. So we are going to enhance our social media over the next, well, it's going to be a lifetime now. We've actually rotated a day out of the showroom, which is going to be a Monday going forward for anybody who'd like to know, who likes to have appointments with me. Monday is going to be our social media day, and we're going to keep the content coming thick and fast. We are aware that a lot of you guys and girls and people, etc., have found us due to YouTube, and obviously we have 35,000 followers on Facebook, so for a small family-run business, that's huge. So we know how important it is we do it. We just physically haven't had the time to do as much of it as we'd like to do. But we're now going to rotate that time into our day. So our social media is going to go through, hit the roof there, going to go through the roof in the next few months and continue for the lifetime, for the foreseeable future. So we know how important it is. Oh, there's a cat sitting in the middle of the road here. Hello. Thank you. And we are, this is the joys of shooting live videos. You get this type of thing happening. So the media content's going to go through the roof. We're going to shoot loads more, and more importantly, get comments on this particular video. What would you like to see us do? We have plans for a whole new tutorial section. We have plans for more camper getaways. We have plans for top 5 tips on camper vans, the things we like to pack. We have a lot of content coming, but if there's anything in particular you would like to see, please feel free to drop a comment on this post, and naturally I will do my best to endeavour to add that video to our collection. So I have a rather short journey for work, just pulling into the estate now. I live a whole 1 mile away from work, which is brilliant. Normally walk to work a lot of the time, but someone wants to see the projector system in my van today. So with the other van we have in stock being sold, which has the projector system in, naturally my van's coming in today so we can show somebody how this works. This van, incidentally, will be up for sale in the next, I think, next few months. Are they flashing at me or someone's across the road? Must be me. Say thank you. This van will be up for sale in, I think, the next 3 or 4 months. I'm going to be very, very sorry to see this go. This is the Ascot Grey 6-speed, 150 brake horsepower executive van that's been my van for the last 1.5 years. due to me jumping into one of the T7s. So we'll get some content on this soon, but as you can see, bucket seats, etc., rib bed, executive kit, it's got the projector system in. It is absolutely gorgeous. So we'll endeavour to get some content out of that soon. I will continue this video in the showroom because we're now at work, so we'll see you shortly. So we're going to pick this back up in the showroom, give you a bit of an insight as to what's happening stock-wise. Laptop, work always comes home with me. Extra cameras. For those who don't know, by the way, if you press lock on your van key and then you press and hold lock, quite a nice little feature, it'll power fold your mirrors for you. There's something you've learned first thing this morning. Right, let's get some lights on and get some action in the place this morning. And get this van pop back on charge, shall we? So, to continue from just adjust my mat here, I want to use my mat to block the door. Actually, let's turn the light on. It's got 50 pence in the meter, as they say. Our new little camera device, one of many camera devices we now have. So, to continue from what I was discussing earlier, we are now going to spend a lot more time enhancing the social media to give you a better quality experience in terms of what you see from the showroom, and more importantly, a bit more of an insight as to the build of the vans, the products we use, and we're going to do some amazing stuff at factory too. So hopefully all of the added content we're going to do is going to just amplify the fact that a lot of people already think we have a brilliant social media channel, and give a lot of people who are considering buying from us as well a lot more confidence in how transparent we are. So hopefully this is going to help you all a little bit more, and you've enjoyed what I've done so far. I'm going to collar Kieran now, and we're going to talk you through some vans we've got. More importantly, there's an Ayrton seat upgrade. So the seat upgrade we have done, I'm going to adjust my chair here. The seat upgrade we have done is a bit of a homage to the end of the 6.1 in terms of the new vans. So let's go and show you that, shall we? So I now have Kieran, my handy cameraman, back, who's also had some time off. It's been a bit eventful for us in the showroom trying to get videos done. So I'm going to touch base on some stock. Namely, the Sportline is now sold. Second time we've sold this vehicle after it was originally delivered. We have somebody coming this weekend on the other Sportline. I did always say this, once it got to the point of where this stock became minimal, so very little of it, that you will find these bigger price ticket vans would sort of phase out in terms of they would always sell it. So black one gone, pure grey there. We did have to take an ID buzzing just going out, so that's going out at 10:30 in part exchange. So a bit of a different piece of kit. Obviously not a camper van, it's an electric vehicle. Wouldn't make sense turning one of these into a camper van anyway, it's far too small. So, like I said, social media wise, we are going to be doing more of it now. We have better features, better cameras, better products available. The sound might go off slightly if I'm walking away. I can't link a GoPro for mic, so you're going to have to keep up with me. Something you're not used to. I'm used to being at the other end of the showroom. So the DSG stock, this is another one that's just arrived, has been really fast to sell. This one is literally just landed with us, and I think this is going to sell extremely quickly. I'm going to show you the reason why inside in a second. What you'll notice is we've now started putting van shades on pretty much the whole range. So van shades on the Signature and van shades on the Executive, which is something that's always been. And we're noticing more and more grey stock. If you have a little pan around the showroom here, you'll notice straight away, lovely black van here. This is black sapphire palette. This is the Signature kit in Pebble. Absolutely beautiful colour combination, Heroico worktop. But getting back to my initial point, pure grey, Indian grey, another grey van, asphalt grey just come back up here, and then a couple of whites. So we're noticing pretty much at the minute, colour-wise, it's either grey or white. Things like ascot grey, you're not going to get one. Chrome yellow, orange, Patana red, cherry red, Ravenna blue even. They are literally almost impossible to get. So please, again, trying to ask us or calling saying, can you get the Ravenna blue? Can you do this? Trust me, if we can get it, it's on the website. We're advertising as soon as we can. So, brand new DSG, this one. Finished the Dust grey kit, darker grey kit with van shades, with the rib bed. But this is the bit I want to talk to you about. I'm going to show you this now. So here we go. Right, so this is the Ayrton bucket seat in the front. You may all notice before we have done the bucket seat upgrade as such, the one that you'll see this morning that you saw in my van as we drove in. This is the Ayrton. This is a considerable upgrade and one we've been looking to do for quite a while. And we just thought, you know what it is? We're going to save this until sort of the last hurrah of the 6.1. So the last low mileage kind of high spec vans that we get come through, we're going to save these seats for. Our drivers and more importantly our valet's detailers, Kieran, who's driven one of the vans up a couple of days ago, have all raved about this, how comfortable it is, but more importantly how absolutely incredible it looks. This is a beautiful looking seat. We can do this as twin captains as well, so if you ever see a van in that has the double seat in, we can change the double seat to another bucket seat upgrade as well, so you can have twin Ayrtons in the front. Now, that's something that I also want to touch on. All of the vans that are now coming through will generally be single with a double. Please don't let that put you off. We can change any seat configuration around, so we can change a double to a single, or we can change a single to a double. So always keep that in mind when looking at the vans. So that's it. To summarize, we have new technology that we're going to use for the social media side of things. We are going to practice with that. The more we practice, the more we use it, the better we're going to become. That's going to then enhance our social media platforms and hopefully enhance your experience viewing what we're showing you online. We're going to keep obviously running through all the new stuff we've got coming in more detail now over the next few weeks. There should be loads of videos hitting the site, loads of little update burst videos as well that won't be sort of as long-winded as this one. And obviously keep your eyes on the Facebook page as well. All the vans that we have that come into stock get advertised on there first. So we always advise be quick. They are really getting snapped up, these now. And the T7 is coming. You're looking for about 2 to 3 weeks before we see the first one land on site. Why is it taking us so long? You'll find all that out in the video we're going to post about the T7. We're going to dedicate a full video just to the T7 in terms of what we've done, the development, and why we've spent so long getting things the way it is. So, thanks for your patience. I say that almost after every video. Thank you for watching this one, and we will be in touch soon, and we'll have plenty of content for you. Bye for now.